Why is it that nowhere really feels like home for starseeds, as I was saying? Or why is it that nowhere feels like home personally to me? It has to do with the fact that we have so many connections and we have beautiful ties to places beyond Earth, to places beyond this dimensional plane. We have remembrances of ourselves as higher dimensional beings, as other beings of light with beautiful wisdom, technology, community, culture, just magnificent and very, very different lifetimes. And you'll know when you hear the word starseed and you start looking into it and you start Googling and you start going down the rabbit hole of discovering your galactic self, you'll know that you are one of us. That home has always been a weird concept, that perhaps your family structure has been broken or very, very difficult, or at least difficult enough that you sought something different, that you went out, that you took a risk, that you went on to lead your own life. Perhaps somewhere far away, or just perhaps alone. Creating your own path, creating a path that is different, a path that is something that is your dream. It's nobody else's dream. It actually comes from your soul knowing what it is you're meant to do here on this planet. And the reason home has been such a sore, painful part of my story is because even as a 33-year-old woman, I can be surrounded by family, can be surrounded by friends, can be in a crowded place and feel so alone. Can feel like the people that actually understand me or know me, I either haven't met yet or they are up in the stars. And that is a feeling that I know is not going to be part of my whole life. It is a part of this part of the journey. The part of the journey where you are pushed, you are challenged, you are nudged by spirit and by your guides, ancestral guides, galactic guides, angels. You are nudged to go out on a limb, to take a risk, to do it alone, to strengthen every aspect of yourself, mind, body, and spirit. And know that when you feel the loneliest that you've ever felt in your life, that's when it's about to turn around. That is when you've broken, you've cracked open, you've died, and you are ready to be reborn into new earth, into the version of your life that you've been actually dreaming about and connecting with in your dream state and connecting with in your visualizations and your meditations. When you know that the frequency of pure love is existent on this plane, in this world for you, you just haven't met them yet. And they will be your home, and they are your home already. It is a matter only of divine timing and of, like I said, going through the initiation of the cracking open of the death and the rebirth. That is when you open the door to the other side of your life. And that is actually where I find myself. That's where I am right now. I am at the point of no return. I am at the point where almost everything that I have called home, almost everyone that I have called home or felt like held a quality of home for me, whether it was a quality of safety or nourishment and joy, I really do feel like it's all ending. It's all ending for me personally. And this may not be your journey. This may not be every single starseed's trajectory, but it is true for a lot of us. That's why this information is being channeled as it is, because it's going to resonate with somebody. Somebody needs to hear this today. You are not the only one. You are not alone in that. Your struggles with the root chakra, your struggles with truly feeling home and family and, like I said, safety, security, nourishment. If you didn't have that, if you haven't had that yet, or if you had it and then you had to let it go, you had to surrender to the next chapter, you had to let some of those things go, some of those people go. You're not alone. It's actually quite common. I am here to reflect to you to not lose hope, to not live in despair or shame or fear that this is where you are, that this is where you have arrived, because the road is a long one. Life is a gift. None of us were meant to do it all alone. Connect with the divine beings, the divine guidance, the star beings, the ancestors, those that love us unconditionally, the elements, fire, earth, water, air. Connect with nature, connect with animals, trees, plants, herbs. Please know that you are not alone. Know that home can be something you cultivate in your heart space, something that whenever you're struggling, whenever you feel low, you can come back to heart and just ask to connect to the cosmic heart, the cosmic web, the network of other beings like you, the star seeds. You can connect to my heart. You can connect to the heart of the planet, of Gaia, the heart of the sky, the heart of the serpent. There is so much available to get us through this next important leg of the journey. And again, we are all on different parts of our journey as star seeds, as light workers, as grid workers, as beings of light. So it's not about comparing yourself to other people either. Well, they're a light worker and they have it all together because they're surrounded by all of these people, these, they have a partner, they have a loving relationship, they have good family, good friend. It's not about comparing yourself to other people. And that's something that I've had to learn and be reminded of over and over and over again. Don't look to your neighbor. Don't look to your neighbor's plate and see that their meal is juicier than yours, sweeter than yours, more appealing than yours, because you're doing yourself a huge disservice. You are special. You are divine. I am reflecting that because I know that I am special, that I am divine, and that I am whole. I am a whole being of light. Even if I feel alone, even if I go through periods where I don't understand why I keep losing people and connections keep falling apart or just dissipating, or just we come to that fork in the road and I go this way and they go that way. Life is tough. Have faith. Have faith and let me be the mirror for you that home can be a state of mind. Home can be a vibration. And as long as you connect with your heart, again, you can connect to the heart of all, the heart of creation, the heart of the oneness, the heart of light and dark, sky and earth. I feel like something wants to burst out of me right now, possibly after I turn off this video, and that's okay, because I'm actually shifting and processing so much and holding it down for the collective that is also just very, very turbulent and quite chaotic right now. And I know that I chose to come here and help shine a little bit more light. There's one other thing that I want to touch upon, and it has to do with not taking it personal when spirit starts moving people, causing them to act in a certain way that kind of just doesn't allow for you to connect with them anymore. And it could be something as simple as there's just never the right time. The timing isn't right. We're not in the same place. We're not in the same location. We can't get our schedules to meet. Or whether it's actually something more deliberate, like some conversation or something that triggers a knowing in you that you have to go your separate ways. I'm not really getting that much of that. I'm getting more of there's just people falling off because we're not seeing each other and nobody's making the time. No one's creating the opportunity to connect. And I'm realizing that I don't want to chase after anyone. I'm not here to chase after people who don't value me, or perhaps who see me as somebody that they need to go to lift themselves up when they feel like they see me vibrating high and they want to know what that is and how did I do that. And and these are people that take, and perhaps they don't give as equally as they take. And I realized that as a light worker, that has been real in my life. That has been real when your friends are there for as long as it feels good for them to take. Perhaps their ego is puffed up a bit by things that you do or say to bring, again, to lift them up. And if it is not reciprocated, it is your choice to stay in their life or not. It is your honor to choose yourself, to choose to do something different, perhaps even better with your energy than go chasing after these people that don't value you. And perhaps they once did. And we've just gotten to the point again. There's like this point of no return. It is a frequency thing. It is a resonance. If people are leaving your life, or if you want people to leave your life, you have the right and the honor to make those hard choices to let go of people. And again, to walk perhaps the path alone for a bit again. until new people get magnetized to you, or until you and another magnetize to each other. That's where I'm at too. I really have been having a rough couple of months of not being able to say I can truly count on very many people. It's been a lonely couple of months. And my soul is tired. It's important to feel. It's important to be honest when you're hurting, and when you want to be seen, and when you are having these revelations because you have no other choice but to just speak the truth and even hear yourself say it out loud. It's a beautiful thing, and not very many people can do it. And I know that my life is shifting once again, coming up to my anniversary, moving to England, and will be based in Europe for some time, and that lights me up. That lights my fire, that rocks my inner world. And if people have to fall away in order for me to open myself to that next chapter and that new, more aligned path, then so be it. So be it. So let it be written, so let it be done. I am whole. I am worthy. I am seen. I am protected. And I am unique. There is nobody else like me on the planet. If you can rewind that, pause it, and repeat it to yourself. Repeat it out loud. Say those words so that you can see how it feels. How it feels when you use the power of I am. And you say beautiful, amazing, truthful things after that I am. I am beautiful. I am sacred. I am multidimensional. I am forever. I am infinite. Feels fucking magical, powerful. Feels like home. So I'm gonna say goodbye in this video. It was a pretty tough topic, but I send you so much love on your journey until the next